Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Micro Investor, where we do techno analysis, price predictions, and news updates on many different cryptocurrencies every single day. Now, in this video, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin and picking up where we left off in the previous Bitcoin video. Now, what we got going on right now with Bitcoin is just a little bit of pullback. We already knew that we were going to be expecting this. This is obviously just due to the whole fact that the Fed had raised interest rates, and this was after we had some decent CPI data first. And this was on Tuesday, where it had showed that there was a slowdown on inflation, and then after this news, then we got the news on the interest rate hikes, and we actually had a good announcement. It was actually 50 basis points, which was fine, which was what we actually expected. But there is to talk about steeper rate hikes ahead, and due to that whole thing, there's just a little bit more volatility over in the market. Now, honestly, in my opinion, though, it's not that extreme. Even if we look over at Bitcoin's over this last 7 days, Bitcoin's still up a little bit over 1%. We have Ethereum down just slightly over the last 7 days. So we're seeing a little bit of volatility right now, a little bit of pullback going on, but nothing too extreme in my opinion. We're just kind of getting rid of some of the gains that we had with the CPI data announcement. And what we're seeing now is that Bitcoin's price is currently holding on to this support here at $17,400, and we have this red area here. This is Bitcoin's price at $17,200. If we were to fall within this, then we might be able to see a little bit more of a drop in the price. But at least for things right now, none of this is too concerning for me, especially since as we move on through Friday and into the weekend, I think that we're going to start seeing crypto just start to go back to kind of just move into the upside a bit as we just make our adaptation to the news that had come out. And in my opinion, you've seen the 50 basis points. That's fine. That's showing that things are starting to turn around as far as the Fed goes. You know, we could have had 75 basis points. We had 50 basis points. That is much better. That is much better news. But there's just obviously a possibility of there being even more rate hikes, and we have to expect that leading into 2023, where many people thought that we might be done by that time, but we're not going to be. So anyways, as far as things are going here with Bitcoin, we're still, in my opinion, we're still moving along just fine. If we look at how Bitcoin's price is going right now, I still expect that we're going to be seeing this recovery here from the whole FTX fallout. And I think that this timeline still is lining up, in my opinion, looking at this at some time between the beginning of January to the end of January, where we might be able to see this full recovery from where we were during the whole FTX fallout. And that would be seeing the price of Bitcoin go somewhere within the range of $20,000 to $21,500, somewhere around there that we'll probably see it go to. Now, as far as this whole move, though, we are moving away from where Bitcoin was within this falling wedge. And this is as Bitcoin had come down from its all-time high back in November of 2021, come down in these 5 waves, and then it had, hopefully, we're not 100% sure yet, but hopefully it has completed that 5th wave down, and it completed that on November 22nd, and this was due to the whole fallout from FTX had taken the price of Bitcoin down one more leg down, and it had found a new 52-week low at a price that was about $15,460. So since then, we've been moving away from that price. So if we look at this current price movement from there to where we're at right now, we have seen the price of Bitcoin so far go up about 12.5%. So a decent sized price move that we've seen over these last 3 weeks. And then hopefully what we're going to be seeing is that we're going to be seeing the price of Bitcoin go up a bit more, and hopefully by the beginning of January or sometime within the month of January, we could be seeing another move with Bitcoin that can go somewhere between, say, 20% to possibly 23% recovery as we go back and retrace where we were from the whole FTX fallout. Now, if we were to line up within this box, though, if we were to see things to come down here a bit more, I'm still hopeful that the bottom with Bitcoin is hopefully in as we are moving away from the wedge. And if that is the case, then I think this all could still play out. But we have to, of course, keep our options open about how we're recovering here. And we have to also keep in mind that we could still see the price of Bitcoin coming down a bit lower. But as far as where we could be going, though, if this is in fact a start of a new pattern here, if this is the start of our wave one, where do I expect this wave one to complete? And I expect this wave one to hopefully complete somewhere between the where we were within this third wave coming down through the through the second quarter of 2022. So somewhere possibly between, say, the price of $30,000 to possibly $36,000 is where I expect all this to possibly be leading us to, if things are going to continue moving in a bullish pattern. And the time frame that I expect this possibly by the end of the first quarter of 2023, or by the second quarter of 2023, as a possibility to see this all play out in this way. So if we look at the price movement with this, we could be possibly looking at a price movement from where we're at currently to be seeing the price of Bitcoin to be going up another 70% to possibly another 100+% if we were to line this up within this first wave. But of course, my timeline could be a little bit off. This could go sometime into possibly even the third quarter of 2023, because things are not going to go up as fast as they had come down. And also, keep in mind, if we just look at how things have played out here with our fifth wave, this had gone from the middle of the month of August all the way into the third week of November to complete. So knowing that, we could be seeing this take months, a few months, or 5-6 months even, to see this all line up just right to even complete the first quarter. And we could be seeing this all take us well into somewhere within 2024, or even beyond that, to see the whole 5-wave structure to actually complete for us. So do keep that in mind, that this could be a very long recovery to expect. We're probably going to take a long time to go up in comparison to how long it had taken us to come down here. It took us a whole year to come down to get to where we were to complete the fifth wave from the start of the first wave. And I would expect this to possibly take 2 years to see it all play out. We'll go right into that halving, go beyond even the halving of Bitcoin into 2024. So there could be a long road ahead to see the price of Bitcoin to go and retrace where we were. But if we look at how history has played out after these halvings, we eventually do get these insane rallies that do take place after them. But every time we get those rallies, we get this pullback within the price and things become bearish for a while. So it does take a long time to start recovering. And that's kind of where we're at right now. So don't expect this to recover too quickly, too fast. I think it's going to take a bit of time to see it all play out in that way. But anyways, that's the news for right now with Bitcoin. I keep you guys updated here on this channel, though, every day with technical analysis and news information on Bitcoin and Ethereum and many other altcoins as well. Multiple uploads in a day. So if you like content like this and you're not subscribed already, please do consider subscribing, and a like does go a long way. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one.